Hi. I've been in the gen just like waiting. I think I'm gonna do wood. Okay. This is a great start to my video. But in this video, guys and girls and everyone else, I'm gonna talk about the BEDWARS update and my thoughts on it. And this is gonna be like more of a rant. I'm also just gonna abuse sugarcans this whole time. I don't know where to put them in the hotkey spots, cause like, should I just put them in my? I'll put them in my right spot. Okay. It's like, I'm always someone who's like good at rod PvP, right? So like, I didn't mind them adding a projectile to BEDWARS, but here's my opinion on BEDWARS, and it will forever remain my opinion on BEDWARS. Something like the sugarcans is not going to do anything really to, like, help. I don't think it's really, like, an item that fun, but I also don't think they really, like, I don't know. Those things it's like, I think I benefit from sugarcans being added way more than noobs do, and what's the point in, like, adding items that already benefit the best players? Because, like, most noobs can throw sugarcans, but can they truly hit them and use them to the ability that they can be used to? Which I guess is the same with every item. But I don't know, it just seems like it wasn't really a needed item for terms of, like, making the game better. Also, oh, okay. 1 second, this guy's hacking. Okay. Well, sugarcans are fucking crazy. Which I think I'll talk about each item when it actually gets added. Right now I'm just like using the sugarcane talking about it, but there's other items that look like are going to be added that are just don't look like any fun. Sugarcane isn't really game breaking, but it is game altering. But my opinion has always been the way to keep a game alive is game like BEDWARS. You have the average player, you have like the players who love the game, and then you have like the newer players, right? Those are like your 3 player groups. And oh, I'll be back in the second game. I wasn't paying attention. What the fuck? Second game on the dockyard. I'm gonna do instant. But as I was saying, I think there's like 3 groups of players on hpyixel. There's like BEDWARS on hpyixel. There's the average player who, like, I'd probably say like the 300, 200 stars, like, don't really care that much. You just like, you know, they've been playing for a while, but they kind of just hop on now and then. There's the grinders, and then there's the new players. And I think this is the way it works. Changing gameplay is just so risky and not something that needs to be done. It's like, again, sugarcans aren't game breaking. It's like, no one's seeing the sugarcane and going, this game is unplayable. Actually, I have seen people. This game is unplayable. I'm not playing for the next week. But I think that's people who are also dramatic. But it's not game breaking. It's not really, doesn't really do much. Like, it is a little broken, but it's only broken if you're like good with it. I don't know. Like, it's hard to explain. It's like, I don't think it like makes noobs better. It just makes average players more annoying. Just like another like fireball kind of. Okay, I'm gonna run around every single diamond gen and talk. So I think it just makes like new players like, or I mean like annoying players more annoying. Like, it makes the average player more annoying. But the way I like think of keeping a game alive, and this is like a lot of the things that I talked about during Skywars, is oh, he has not played in a long time. Okay, sorry, I get distracted easily. is you just need to give the creators content. And I don't think you need to alter gameplay to give creators content. Like, I think my favorite one that I've seen that is going to be tried out is the packed ice one, because it gives the creators like fun content ideas, and it also doesn't alter gameplay that much. So it's not gonna like the average players. I think the average players and the old players get affected by gameplay altering changes, as in a new player doesn't really like get affected by it, but content creators bring the new players in, so it's good to give the creators content. That's why I just think like my favorite new thing they're adding is the packed ice, because like that's fun. I also just want to say I think a lot of my criticism and fears in this Hypixel update, and the reasons why I don't like it, is because I don't like unneeded changes. No one was asking for the sugarkins, and that's what we got. And that's the problem. I think I say we as in the older players on the side of the community who gets fucked over the most by the overlay, or by the updates overlays. Because I don't see a player who's like playing a few times a day really like getting too upset if they add an item that like breaks the game because they don't love the game. You know, like us who love it, you know, we're very vulnerable. But it's in the sense of, okay, let me, like, all we wanted, okay, I need to buy sugarcans, I just forget to. Okay, all we wanted was like maybe a shop rebalance and more things to like grind for, or maybe like small little tweaks here and there, just to change the meta. Don't change gameplay exactly, but change the meta of like you don't need to add like game-breaking items to make the game more interesting. Look at pop-up towers. That was the last thing they've added, and we really see a high use of pop-up towers. Pop-up towers are like a high used item. Like it's just one of those things that's like it doesn't really do anything for the game. Like the items just like sugarcans are really good that actually be used, but I don't know. It's like adding game-breaking items doesn't really like fix the game in the sense of like interest values, because you need to give the way to keep a game alive, I think, is you give the old players, the grinders, you know, like me and like everyone else who like plays the game a lot, you give them like slight changes and things to grind for, more things to grind for, and you don't give them game altering things. But you make like tiny changes, like you add like a, I don't know, you add like a block or something like that. Like it's not that hard to like just add things that like gives creators like a whole new video format. Like I don't think adding new maps or anything like brings creators much like chance to make like a video that's gonna like go viral, but like think about just adding like a new block, like the new best BEDWARS defense, and just all like the videos like that could do really well because of just adding a new block. That's always been my opinion, is just give us more things to grind for. Keep my brain shut off, I paused. Give us more things to grind for, and just like make tiny little meta changes, like make the fireball more expensive, make chain armor cheaper, like things like that. Like, so I think a lot of my a lot of my fear and no trust in Hypixel comes from the fact that I was literally in love with Skywars when everyone agreed it needed an update, and I was always scared of it getting an update, because when Skywars got updated, it just ruined the game. Oops, I'm kind of just talking. This video is more of like a rant, but like just with my lack of trust in Hypixel. Because again, I went from enjoying Skywars and it being my absolute favorite game to now playing for a few hours is just painful. And I don't want that to happen to BEDWARS, because then I will have like nothing left in this game I truly enjoy. That's why I just think I'm repeating the same few points. I don't think the game makes the game. I think the content, the gameplay doesn't make the game good. Like, there's a lot of games with amazing gameplay that have no content creators and just no one plays them because they don't have like a reason to play. Like, I don't know. It's like no one's logging on YouTube and watching. No one's watching on YouTube and watching Blitz, and then logging like like there's just no one making Blitz. Like all these like little like all these noobs are watching and going, or people who don't play Minecraft are going, wow, I see this Blitz game. I want to play Blitz. It's just because Blitz doesn't have content. And I actually just think shop changes would be amazing. Also, I'm gonna lose this. Here's P3. Oh, okay. Third game, and I need to talk about like the most underrated or most like overlooked part of the update, guys, and it's game ruining. I'm done ranting now, and I'm gonna talk about how they ruin the game. And I can't display it to you on this map, but basically, but I can. Okay. I have to get pink. I have to get pink, guys. Give me a second. Thank God I'm the best player in the world. Can I just the gold? Okay, I need shears. Okay, hi, I got my shears. This is the part of the update, guys. Look, you don't get the grass anymore. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm an ADHD monster who loves running and shearing the grass. I had a private invising method that I never got to test out in ranked. I wanted to always try. I've always really wanted to try since grass. I really want to say glass for some reason. That's just the way I speak. The Midwestern in me. I don't know. I really wanted to like be invis and then like place a piece of grass on a base and make them think it was like a TNT, have them all go to it and block it on the other side. It was just an invis I really wanted to try. But now, you can't shear. You can't shear the grass. Like, do you know how much I loved like running across like a map like Lightstone or something like that and just shearing the grass and replacing it? Like, why? Like, it is so minuscule and it has no impact on the game. Why did they change that? This is what I couldn't stand for in the update. Like, really? You're ruining my favorite thing? But yeah, that's my mini rant. That we all need to come to the conclusion of that we need to return grass. We need to return grass to the state of being able to be sheared and replaced. Because what is this game for an ADHD monster like me if I can't? Also, why are my games just flying by? Oh no. Ink. Bed. Void. Void, it's gone. Guys, it's gone. Void. Void! And if he had a trap, I still would've got his bed. Oh. Hi guys, I switched accounts so I could say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not, join my Discord, and I stream kind of like Skywars, the 50-star grind. Don't want to make a long intro. But yeah, Silly the Seal says bye. Bye!